Improving the quality of education through teacher leadership. The approach developed through the HertsCam network and the International Teacher Leadership Initiative. It's widely accepted that the key variable in educational success is the quality of teaching. An OECD report in 2011 said that teacher quality is the single most important school variable influencing student achievement. The question is how to ensure high-quality teaching in schools across the world. Training programs for teachers cost far too much. In any case, they have limited effect because so often they fail to cultivate a sense of moral purpose. There's a growing network of academics, teachers and social activists who believe that the most important task is to release the potential of teacher leadership. In many parts of the world, the term teacher leadership implies that a few talented individuals are assigned special roles of responsibility and provided with training to enable them to exercise leadership. However, within the HertsCam network and the associated ITL initiative, we believe that the potential for transformative capacity can be much greater. We believe that all teachers and education practitioners have some leadership capacity. After all, leadership is a dimension of being human. In the ITL initiative, we argue that it should be seen as an essential part of teachers' professionality. The challenge is to find the means to mobilize this enormous potential, which so far remains relatively untapped. It's not sufficient to simply invite teachers to lead. Their previous experiences have not necessarily prepared them for this. Their circumstances may not be conducive. Actually, the mobilization of teacher leadership requires specific intervention. It needs dedicated structures, activities and tools designed to inspire and enable all education practitioners to exercise leadership. In HertsCam and the ITL initiative, we've adopted and refined the concept of teacher-led development work. We see it as a methodology that can enable teachers to initiate and lead change, which enhances professional knowledge. One of the key features of this methodology is the idea of the development project. The focus of each project arises from the professional concern of the individual teacher. They become members of support groups which meet for workshop sessions, usually based in schools or other convenient locations. Sessions are normally held every 2 or 3 weeks and last for a couple of hours. Support groups are usually facilitated by experienced teachers who have the skills to support colleagues' professional development. They could also be facilitated by people external to the school. In the workshop sessions, facilitators use a wide variety of tools to enable teachers to reflect on their values, concerns, and vision of how educational processes could be improved. The TLDW model assumes that in order to be able to lead change, teachers need to work sequentially through a number of key steps. Step 1. The teacher clarifies their professional values. Step 2. They identify a concern. Step 3. They negotiate with colleagues to explore that concern. Step 4. They design and produce an action plan for development, a process of change. Step 5. They negotiate with colleagues to refine the practicality of the project. The first 5 steps are essential to ensure that projects have maximum impact. In Step 6, teachers lead projects that draw colleagues, students and their families into collaborative processes, the project itself. Each project enhances professional knowledge within the individual school. But Step 7 enables project leaders to contribute to knowledge building in their networks and educational systems. Knowledge building depends on teachers being able to share the story of their project. They do this face-to-face in network events. They also do this through written accounts on the network's website. When teachers share stories of development work, they are not just passing on technical information, they are also inspiring and spreading the virus of moral purpose. Ultimately, education reform depends on mobilizing the moral purpose of the teaching profession, which at the moment remains a vast, untapped resource.